You are cordially invited by the Mayor of London himself to participate in a year-long series of events celebrating the community of Waltham Forest, which has been dubbed this year's 2019 Mayor's London Borough of Culture. These events will take place in North East London and will centre around three primary community topics: makers, radicals, and fellowship. First up is a 3-day performance titled Welcome to the Forest, and this will feature the town hall itself transformed into an audiovisual experience. This has been mastered by local award-winning artists and will run from the 11th to the 13th of January. The borough has been offered £1 million in support of this year's events in the interest of inviting local cultures to the spotlight. The initiative was started in 2017 and a town has already been picked for 2020 to continue the celebrations. So be sure to delve into the woods for a series of colourful experiences in North East London all of this year. This week marks the history-making debut of Nine Night, the first West End play written by a Black British woman. Natasha Gordon, the woman behind the pen, made her career as an actor and will also be filling the role of Lorraine, telling the story of a semi-estranged Jamaican family and the effects of the generation gap in their household. The play is transferring to the West End from the National Theatre and can now be found at Trafalgar Studios. Witness history in the making while you can. This long overdue experience only runs until Saturday, the 9th of February. For those eager to let their inner child escape into the streets of London this week, you will be able to start at the Lungley Gallery, which is now featuring a ball pit open to all ages. Its Pokemon-themed art fixtures may seem to indicate a child's-only territory at first, but a closer look will reveal Pikachu's more sophisticated side in the humour and habits of the generation that grew up alongside it. This exhibit, crafted by Michael Pybus, entitled Soft Play, will be open for playtime until the 18th of January. The current most influential person in British theatre has been identified, and he's not an actor, a director, or a crewman, but the grand architect of British theatres themselves. Steve Tompkins has been dubbed the 21st century Frank Matcham, and is known for his works such as The Young Vic, Liverpool Everyman, and the National Theatre. His success is attributed to his ability to create a space that exceeds its function as a performance space, also acting to unify communities. This is considered a step forward from his Victorian predecessors, who physically built social class divides into their designs. Tompkins's well-deserved recognition is a reminder of all the ways that art can speak to its audiences, and that it is because of people like him that all the world is a stage. Photographer Joe Pettit-Smith is setting out to witness the legacies of his father's war stories by documenting structures known as sound mirrors. These are large concave cement sculptures that dot the British coastline and were used to detect sound waves from enemy aircraft that could then be translated into the flight's trajectory. Their function became redundant with the invention of radio in the 1930s, but they maintain a new kind of relevance today as haunting fixtures commemorating past conflict and, in this case, reconnecting with older generations. Pettit-Smith has also become taken with a representation of a poetic meeting point between the arts and sciences. The sound mirrors themselves can be found along the coastline between Brighton and Dover. Joe Pettit-Smith's photos can be found on the BBC website. Big news for the hopeless romantics and fans of the classics. The Notebook is now being translated to the big Broadway stage. Its transition is in good hands, with producer Becca Brunstetter from NBC's This Is Us and singer-songwriter Ingrid Michaelson. The story tells of a forbidden romance between quarry worker and heiress who are struggling to overcome the class divide between them. This well-loved classic first stole its fans' hearts when it was released as a novel in 1996 and hit the bestseller charts within a week of its publishing. It then took to the screens in 2004, starring Ryan Gosling and Rachel McAdams. Its stage debut date is yet to be announced, but excited fans should start planning their journeys now. You will surely not be alone in booking your tickets.